What's going on, you guys? It's your boy J Beats 2.0, aka Better Original. We are back again, once again, with New Japan Strong. In today's episode, we will not be lurking because we're working on NHL. No. We are here to watch New Japan Strong. And by watching New Japan Strong, we're going to be watching Kenta compete to qualify in the G1 Climax. Kenta, of course, came short last week up in his matchup against Rich Swann to become the new IWGP Juniorweight Champion. Now he's going up to try his luck, to try his best to enter the G1 Climax. This is a big opportunity right here, right now. But who, ladies and gentlemen, who is Kenta going to be facing? All we found out from last week is that Kenta was going to be competing for one of the final spots in the G1 Climax. We don't know exactly who he's going to be facing tonight. It is a mystery. All we know is that this mystery competitor is making an official debut. He's never been seen in New Japan Pro Wrestling before. And he's hoping to make a name for himself in this matchup. It's basically a tryout match for this individual. A trial match trying to get a job. But who on earth could it be? Wait a second. I recognize this mute. Oh no! No! What's he doing here? Ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know, this is a certain character that was from NWA, who's been on the independent scene for a couple of weeks now, trying to find a new home. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Rohit Raju. Of course, lost all the Maharaja, his boys, his big bodyguard and Shira, and of course, the Singh brothers. Going it solo here tonight against Kenta. Rohit Raju trying to make a name here, trying to... I don't even know. I don't think this boy understands who he's going to be going in the ring with. He's going in the ring with Kenta, a guy who is still very upset over his loss to Rich Swann last week. Now, like I said, he is not a signee to New Japan, Rohit Raju. This is a tryout match, but it's also a match to qualify for the G1 Climax. They have this clown taking the match. What are they thinking? I don't know what they're thinking. Here we go, Kenta versus Rohit Raju. Now, getting face-to-face, Kenta. Showing the respect that Kenta was. Oh! Kenta! Saying you don't even deserve to be in this ring right now, Rohit. And now, Kenta taking out the knee of Rohit Raju early. The disrespect Kenta has already shown to Rohit Raju. And now, kick right to the chest. And now Rohit now. Knee right to the spine of Kenta. Rohit finally trying to get some offense here on Kenta after being disrespected. After going for that basically that fake handshake there from Kenta. Now, oh my. Kenta forced to roll out of the ring. Kenta now. Now Rohit Raju, what is he going to go for here? Rohit now go for the back body drop onto the ring apron. Now, Kenta kicked to the midsection. Kenta. Throw Rohit right into the steel steps. This is not good. And Kenta, I wouldn't think Kenta would be the one to go with the disrespect there, honestly. Now, Rohit back into the ring, thrown by Kenta. Kenta gonna follow him shortly after. And just a slap straight across the face of Rohit Raju. And now, raking the eyes. Rohit though. And now Rohit, oh, suplex there to Kenta. Right now, chat divided on who's going to win this matchup between Rohit Raju and Kenta. And oh, Rohit now finding a way. Oh! Slowly getting back up to his feet. Rohit Raju now going for the cover. 1, 2. Almost got him. Rohit Raju nearly putting away Kenta there. Now, oh, Kenta. And now Kenta again going for the snap suplex there onto Rohit Raju. And now another suplex. Kenta right now taking apart Rohit. This is not good for Rohit Raju. Meanwhile, Kenta getting back up to his feet. Rohit, oh, going for another clothesline. And now Rohit Raju, top rope. Kenta in the landing zone. Kenta getting the knees up. Now, here we go. Kenta going with this combination of attacks here now to Rohit Raju. Now, oh, again. And the third one right to the midsection. Rohit staying in this matchup here against Kenta. I mean, you guys could say as much as you want to say here about Rohit. He actually had a pretty good substantial win-loss record in NWA. And now Rohit throwing Kenta. Top rope. Oh no, this could be bad. And oh, that was a bad drop there from Kenta. Kenta just took a bad fall. And now Rohit picking up steam, another kick or knee right to the spine. Kenta right now is in trouble here. Oh my goodness. Goes for a knee right to the face. Kenta quickly kicking out of it though. Now Rohit going still right into the attack. Kick to the midsection now. Going across the ropes here. Oh my goodness. Now picking back up. Oh, there it is. Super kick. Rohit Raju. Rohit is about to do it. Rohit! Oh my goodness! He's really about to beat Kenta. 1, 2, no! He almost did it. Now Kenta now. Kenta. Oh, kick right to the knee again. Kenta now. Oh, this might be it. Enough games. Go! Are you kidding me? GTS already won. 2, 3. That was a move Kenta was trying to go for all last week against Rich Swann and couldn't connect with it. And 1 GTS is all it took to put away Rohit. Oh my, good showing from Rohit Raju though. He honestly put up a good fight. But it just was not enough for Kenta. Right there, it only took 1 GTS to put away Rohit Raju. Mei Nomura, of course, right there on the cover. And that was all she wrote. Kenta now qualifies for the G1 Climax. This is definitely the first year Kenta is going to be a part of that prestigious tournament. But there's only 1 slot left. We have 9 people already claimed spots for the G1 Climax. Only 1 more spot remains. And I've said it before, I say it again. This year, the G1 Climax might be its best year. It is showing up that it is going to be its best year. But who is going to claim that last spot? We're about to find out right now. The last spot is a last opportunity match. These are the 4 people who failed to win their G1 Climax qualifier matches the last couple of weeks. And now they will go together in a fatal 4-way non-elimination. This is a first pinfall or submission wins. The winner of this matchup will claim the last spot in the G1 Climax. You have PJ Black, who lost to Matt Sydal, Alexander Hammerstone, who lost to Hiroki Goto, Shingo Takagi, who lost to Hiroshi Tanahashi, and then, of course, Shibata, who lost to Tetsuya Naito. Anyone but Hammerstone. What's wrong with Hammerstone? Hammerstone's awesome. I like Alexander Hammerstone. What are you talking about? AJ Duelist, aka the hater of the NWA guys. There's a difference between not liking them and being a hater. First you're hating on Rohit Raju, now you're going to hate on Alexander Hammerstone. Shake my head. By a country mile. We got one for Shingo Takagi, we got one for PJ Black, and we got one for anyone but Alexander Hammerstone. So I'm going to say that's going to be going for Shingo. That's going for Shibata. Oh, and he does vote for Shibata, so there it is. I called it. I don't know who I would have win this matchup, to be honest. In my opinion, any one of these 4 guys would be a good fit for the G1 Climax. Just to go over who's in this prestigious tournament already, alright? First off, you have the 3 outsiders that are going to be competing. Bryan Danielson, Daniel Garcia, and Sammy Guevara. Those are 3 big names in my opinion. Alright? Then we got Zack Sabre Jr., who was able to basically get a spot without having to qualify. Which you could look at a lot of the other New Japan guys as not liking, to be completely honest. But that's how ZSJ is going to be making his official NWA New Japan Pro Wrestling return. Then you have the people that did qualify via matches. First off is Kenta, who we just saw defeat Rohit Raju. Which, by the way, we will figure out if Rohit Raju gets a contract later on in the night. Remember, that was also a tryout match for Rohit. Then, of course, we have Hiroki Goto, former winner of the G1 Climax. He won it and went undefeated and then lost the briefcase to another person who's going to be in the G1 Climax this year, Matt Sydal, who actually went on to Wrestle Kingdom but failed to win the title before being traded away to Impact Wrestling. Then you have Hiroshi Tanahashi, arguably one of the greatest superstars to ever grace the halls of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Tetsuya Naito, the longest reigning IWGP Heavyweight Champion. One of the longest reigning champions in the official verse, in the modern era. This year's G1 Climax is going to be huge. Keep Rohit in the bingo halls. Tisk, tisk, AJ. That's all I gotta say is tisk, tisk. Out of curiosity, because I know there is a certain someone in this chat that does like Rohit Raju. Matthew, what do you have to say about that? Out of curiosity, because I know you like Rohit. I'm just waiting on the response now. I want to know what Matthew has to say about all this Rohit hate. If Rohit actually won some gold. Who knows? Maybe he will. We still don't even know if he's going to get a contract tonight with New Japan Pro Wrestling. Alright, I think we're going to find out. We'll find out if he did get a contract after this matchup. Which, by the way, still got 2 more matches for y'all after this one tonight. We will be seeing the Arsenal back in action as they will be taking on another debuting tag team from NWA in the form of Decay. Yeah, we got Decay here in New Japan Strong here tonight. I'm excited to say that. Decay is awesome. The fact that we're going to be able to get them. First time match happening here in New Japan Pro Wrestling, the Arsenal versus Decay, and I'm excited for it. And then, of course, the main event tonight. The main event tonight of New Japan Strong is going to be a revenge-filled matchup as Okada takes on Samuray Del Sol for what happened last week. And why now Okada's technically well, he's undefeated, but he's not undefeated. To talk about this, while Shibata is making his entrance, last week in the main event, Samuray Del Sol came out and interrupted the match, in which it turned he attacked Darby Allin, in which caused the DQ in favor of Darby Allin. So technically Okada lost the match. Yes, he has not been pinned. Yes, he has not been submitted. But he technically did lose the match to Darby. And yeah, he is not happy about it. To lose like that, he is more than frustrated. Decay is actually noteworthy. With Crazy Steve and Black Taurus. Now Shibata getting ready for action. Had a great matchup against Tetsuya Naito 2 weeks ago. Trying to make his way into this tournament. Not 2 weeks ago, but 1 week ago. Alright, here we go. Fatal 4-way. First person to get pinfall or submission wins the entire match. The last spot in the G1 Climax is on the line. We got PJ Black going against Alexander Hammerstone. Meanwhile, Shibata taking on Shingo Takagi. Oh man, last chance. Get them predictions in. Who is going to win this? Who is going to go on to the G1 Climax, which will hopefully be starting next week? You know what? Since there are 4 of us in this chat, and let's see, Matt's gone with PJ Black. Keenan has gone with Shibata, or with Shingo Takagi. AJ's going with Shibata. I might as well stick with Alexander Hammerstone. So that way we got a rep for everybody here. Now, this is very wise of Hammerstone and PJ Black, keeping it in the ring. So that way, if a pinfall has happened, they're right there. You gotta be in the ring to win the match, basically. Now Shibata, Shingo Takagi, they made their way back into the ring as well. Momentarily, Shibata taking out Shingo Takagi. So excited, we've almost rebuilt all of New Japan since its new rebranding that we happened almost a month ago. Only one title is yet to be determined. And that, of course, is the Iwg Tag Team Championships. Will be decided at the first pay-per-view of the year, which we haven't decided what pay-per-view we're going to be doing yet. But I'm excited, nonetheless, because we already got basically 2 matches announced. Of course, we have Wrestling Prodigies versus the Arsenal for the tag team titles. And then we'll see Darby Allin versus Samuray Del Sol, the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. I'm not sure if there'll be a stipulation to that matchup yet, ladies and gentlemen. More to figure out on that as time goes on. And of course, we're also going to be seeing the finals of the G1 Climax happening at the pay-per-view as well. The winners of both Block A and Block B. Yeah, already that first pay-per-view of our rebranded series starting to look really, really good, not gonna lie. Now PJ Black, Hammerstone still duking. Now everyone's still going with who they've been attacking since the beginning. Oh, Hammerstone. Hammerstone! Ball plants PJ Black middle of the ring. And now setting up the Darewolf. This could be it right here. This could be ball game right here. Hammerstone sets up Black. Plants him. Ooh! PJ Black barely kicks out. And now PJ Black and Shingo Takagi rolling the outside of the ring. We're now left with Shibata and Hammerstone in the middle of the ring. AJ, because I don't have that much time on my hand to be able to do what I normally do with the G1 Climax. I can't do it all live 2 days in a row because at this point I don't even get 2 days off in a row anymore. I barely even get 2 days off of the week anymore. So it makes me trying to do what I normally do a lot harder, which is why half the G1 Climax is going to be pre-recorded this year. I get what you mean. Like, the actual pay-per-view itself is called the G1 Climax, and then you have the finals, but you also have other title matches. I gotcha now. It's kind of like, what was I seeing with NWA? It's kind of like the, oh my goodness, I can't even think what it's called, but it's basically the pay-per-view revolved around, oh my goodness, Hammerstone! Shibata too close to the ropes. Meanwhile, PJ Black perched up on the top. Make the finals the main event. That might not be a bad idea. It'd be an easier way to do it. And just have Block A be a stream, Block B be a stream like I normally do, and then the pay-per-view be the finals. I could make that work. And right now, it's still anybody's game, ladies and gentlemen, in this matchup right now. As PJ Black's starting to turn it up here against Shibata. Black now going top rope. Hammerstone taking out Shibata before he gets the opportunity. You know, Shingo Takagi trying to collect himself on the outside of the ring. Right now it's a three-way brawl here in the middle of the ring. And now Shibata making his way in. You know, Hammerstone, or not Shibata, I'm sorry, but Shingo Takagi. And now, whoa, PJ Black. Oh, we've seen this before on PJ Black. We've seen this before! You got Hammerstone. Hammerstone, Shibata. Brawling right now. And now Hammerstone. Hammerstone! That might do it. Hammerstone going for the cover. And oh, PJ Black, he wouldn't have gotten there in time. Thank goodness for Shibata able to kick out of it. And now, it's PJ Black and Alexander Hammerstone duking in the middle of the ring. Oh, what a big boot! Completely knocked the wind right out of the sails out of PJ Black. And now Shibata, kick to the midsection, another kick to the midsection. Reversal by Hammerstone. And now Shingo Takagi getting involved. And now Hammerstone has Shibata up once again, but this time Shingo Takagi gonna break it up. Takagi now busted open by Hammerstone. Now PJ Black getting back up to his feet. Oh! PJ Black taking out Hammerstone. And now, oh, what a scent on there. And now Shingo Takagi, PJ Black, almost working together to take out the neutral threat. That was Hammerstone. Well, Takagi for the moment. Now he went and turned his attention to PJ Black instead. And now Takagi doing whatever it takes That is all. Everything is on the line. Your future is on the line in this matchup. And now, Shibutakaji. Oh, PJ Black just barely kicks out of it. And now Shibata. Oh, he didn't get it. I'm not sure if he released it or what happened, but he just released the chokehold. And now, oh, kicked in the midsection again. And now, oh, here we go. Deadeye! Or not Deadeye, but Buckeye, whatever you want to call it. I can't remember. And now PJ Black. Trying to go for a super kick there. Unable to do so. Meanwhile, Hammerstone back into the fray. And now PJ Black rolling the outside of the ring. And now Hammerstone takes out Shibutakaji. But Shibata takes out Hammerstone. There's Matt. I finally got him to talk. And look at this. Trying to steal the pin. Did he get it? He got it! Shibata stole the pin. Stole the pin from Alexander Hammerstone. Oh man, Shibata is going to the G1 Climax. That's huge. That's huge. Wow. I'm shocked. I can't believe Shibata won that. I thought for sure Hammerstone was going to break up the pin in the nick of time, but he was not able to get there. Congratulations to Shibata. We now know the 10 men who will be competing in this year's G1 Climax. All of the slots are filled. And how do you think Hammerstone is going to react? First off, Mayo Tag has been a thorn in the side of Alexander Hammerstone. First he lost to Hiroki Goto, and then his pin basically got stolen from him by Shibata. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Sorry I was quiet there for a second, guys. Just dealing with a lot of... I'm just dealing with a lot right now, you could say. It's alright, I'll be fine, I'll figure it all out. Alright, I'm good. Just putting my phone away. I'm sorry, I had to check something out. It was work related. I apologize. So here we go, guys. As we know, the Arsenal, who has been on a bit of a decline as of lately, from what I heard and what I saw over at NWA, losing 2 matches in a row, both to the Wrestling Prodigies. My question is, are they fit to face off against the K here? Are they done? You know, or is the Arsenal finally their time in the Stormlight over? Or are they going to be able to rise above what has happened to them and basically become anew. I don't know. Then again, this is their home. This is the home of the Arsenal. This is where they became big. This is where, honestly, these two men right here led a movement in the first season of New Japan Pro Wrestling. I remember we had these seats packed filled all because we were interested on what these two men were going to do. They literally, the shining hope, the shining stars, you could say, of New Japan Pro Wrestling during our first season. These were the guys that everyone kept their eyes on. They were the reason why they kept tuning in week after week to see what they were going to do. They haven't even had that hype in a very long time. They almost had it, I felt, when they were in NWA with the championships. But now they've kind of fallen off. As you can see, no gold around their waists. Well, like I said, they're home. They are home. Yeah, I realize the shining star is Kenta. To be fair, I could steal that name because they beat the Colognes 2 weeks ago. Or, not 2 weeks ago, but like a month ago. So, you know what? They beat the Colognes, so they have the right to say that. No, the Colognes are not coming to New Japan Pro Wrestling. I can confirm that. Now, as for this next team, never graced the halls here in New Japan, making their official New Japan Pro Wrestling debut. These two weirdos, we'll say. These two weirdos making their official debut. Just look at this. Look at all of this. Oh my goodness. Crazy Steve and Black Taurus. Decay. These two men, this very unholy and unorthodox tag team. We saw them compete for the tag team titles against the Arsenal in New Japan Pro Wrestling, in which they were unsuccessful in winning the titles. But one thing that these two have done, that the Arsenal hasn't done, they defeated the Wrestling Prodigies. From what I understand, these are the two men that actually, you know, beat the team that the Arsenal hasn't been able to find the secret to put away. Which is why they're here. The Arsenal wants to know what it was that these two were able to do to beat the Wrestling Prodigies that they have not been able to do. I don't know, though. It's definitely starting to feel the atmosphere in the arena has 100% changed. Who is going to win this matchup? I don't know. The money's on Arsenal because they've won before, but I mean, how can you go against this entrance? This entrance is unnatural. It's not even human-like. The unhinged Black Taurus and the psychopathic nature of Crazy Steve. But look at this, the Arsenal just standing literally in the middle of the ring. Look at this. Brian Myers literally getting in the face of Black Taurus. Oh, that's never a good idea. And now Matt Cardona getting in the face of Crazy Steve. Looks like we're going to be starting off with Brian Myers and Crazy Steve to start this matchup strong. A little shown of good harmony between the Arsenal there, between Matt Cardona and, of course, Brian Myers. Myers going with a spear early, eating a knee right to the face instead. And now Crazy Steve Going right after Brian Myers, trying to get the win early on. Now look at this. Instead of going after Crazy Steve, going after Black Taurus, Taurus is not going to let him have it. And now, Steve slamming the arm of Brian Myers onto the mat. What's he going to do now? Going to throw him right into the corner. Trying to make a tag team maneuver with Black Taurus, unable to do so. Myers now throwing Crazy Steve middle of the ring, or back into his corner of the ring. Matchup just started, already feels heated. It's what it's like always in the presence of the Arsenals. Immediately the match already feels heated. But now Crazy Steve was, oh my goodness! The unorthodox attack of Crazy Steve makes the tag now to Black Taurus. And Black Taurus, the unhinged, the uncontrollable. Only person seems to be able to control this menace is Crazy Steve. Brian Myers wants nothing to do with Black Taurus. Makes the tag now to Matt Cardona. Cardona deciding to pick apart Black Taurus here. Going with the uppercut now, and now Taurus unable to get anything. And now, Cardona sending Taurus crashing down to the mat. Now, Cardona just picking apart Black Taurus piece by piece. Both of them missing a jab right there. Black Taurus getting a little bit more offense in on Cardona. Trying to make a tag team maneuver, unable to do so. Now Black Taurus, Matt Cardona. Back and forth action between these two, but Black Taurus now catching Cardona on the middle rope and making the tag. These frequent tags right now from the K is honestly a very smart move. Making sure that neither man really gets worn out or tired. It's now Cardona bouncing off the ropes. Crazy Steve now trying to get in some more offense, unable to do so as Cardona quickly gets out of it. Now Cardona was going to go for here, not going to go for anything. Gets caught into the corner once again. Crazy Steve trying to get some big tag team maneuver with Black Taurus early on, unable to do so. Now what is this? Another frequent tag. And now, shoulder tackle there from Cardona onto Black Taurus. And now, what is this? Black Taurus trying to get another big move in on, but Cardona not going to let him have it. Instead, Cardona now DDT to Black Taurus. And now, drop kick to the side of the head of Black Taurus. Cardona in full control of this matchup now. Right now, Black Taurus is in trouble. Needs to make a tag to Crazy Steve. Now, forearm right to the face of Cardona now. And now, it's Black Taurus. Reversal from Cardona. Reversal from Taurus. These two men in the middle of the ring right now, giving everything that they've got. And now that tag to Crazy Steve and Cardona trying to make the tag to Myers. And he does! Makes the giant leap to Brian Myers. And now Myers alone to fight both members of the K as Cardona forced to roll the outside of the ring. And now Crazy Steve having a hold of Brian Myers. This is not good for the Arsenal. And now look at this. Oh my goodness. And now Crazy Steve having a hold of Brian Myers. Myers, though, able to get out of it momentarily. And now Brian Myers setting up Crazy Steve, trying to put away Steve. Unable to connect, though. That's the whole point of the Arsenal right now. Unable to connect with their big moves. Myers able to grab onto the rope early on, avoiding the submission maneuver. Now Myers taking a moment to bask. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, to be honest. This matchup isn't even close to being over with. And oh my goodness! Crazy Steve might be knocked out. That was not the most safest maneuver there, Brian Myers. And now, Steve making the tag to Black Taurus. And now Black Taurus! I don't blame Crazy Steve for making the tag on that one. Crazy Steve might be in pain, literally landing on the ropes and bouncing back up. That looked painful. And now, Brian Myers getting sent over the top rope. Black Taurus alone in the ring. Oh my goodness, Taurus. This doesn't look safe. Black Taurus now. Black Taurus! Ow! You leap your feet. You take a chance. Sometimes you crash and burn. Words from Jim Ross. And it just occurred here against Black Taurus. And now Taurus suplex in the middle of the ring from Brian Myers. Well, Crazy Steve back up into the ring. And look at this, Brian Myers doing it in the presence of Crazy Steve just to annoy him. And now huge hurricanrana there from Black Taurus. And now Myers. Brian Myers right now. Hello, Joshua. Welcome. You're in match number 3. You missed the 2 qualifier matches. Can't let you know, Kenta defeated Rohit Raju in the first matchup. And then we saw Shibata win the Fatal 4-Way matchup to earn the last spot. We now have our 10 people who will be in the G1 Climax. And now Brian Myers plants Black Taurus. Goes for the cover. Is it enough to do it? Oh! Crazy Steve not only broke up the pin, but took out Matt Cardona all in one fair shot. And, oh! Taurus! Almost stealing a win right there on Brian Myers. How bad would that have been for the Arsenal to lose right here, right now? And now, what is Taurus thinking about doing? Taurus, not Taurus. I always thought it was Taurus, not Taurus. Alright, Black Taurus. And now, Myers again plants Black Taurus. And that is it. Crazy Steve taking a moment to hesitate and breaking up the pinfall. Should have hesitated. Brian Myers picking up the win here today for the Arsenal. And that was that. Look at the leap right there from Brian Myers. Brian Myers, honestly, the shining star in this matchup. Yes, I'm using shining star again, sue me. Getting the win here for the Arsenal as they set forth to face off against the Wrestling Prodigies for the IWGP Tag Team Championships. They're home. All I gotta say is the most important thing right now for the Arsenal, as the crowd is going ballistic right now, is that the Arsenal is home. And that's all that matters, is that the Arsenal is finally home. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event. I can answer that question, Josh. Yes, there are. There actually are some really good Brian Myers calls I found. They're hard to find because of the name Brian. Because most of the calls that you'll find on Community Creations is Dana Bryan. But no, there are good Brian Myers calls. I found a couple of them when I was just randomly searching the other day. But here we go. It is main event time here for New Japan Strong. After last week's travesty, Kazuchika Okada wanting nothing short but revenge and destruction on Samuray Del Sol. That is all that Okada wants. Samuray Del Sol has gone on and ruined Okada's undefeated streak. He has ruined it. Now, only thing Okada could say, he's never been pinned. He's never been submitted. But the fact of the matter is that he has now technically lost one match. That person he has lost to is none other than IWGP Heavyweight Champion Darby Allin. By the way, okay, I had to point this out. Look at the placement of the controllers right now, Okada. It's literally Okada is holding the controller in the palm of his hand. I wasn't going to say anything, but that's actually too funny to not say anything. We got one vote for Okada. And then we got one vote for Samuray Del Sol, 2 votes for Okada. Pro Gamer Okada, you are right, Matthew, 100%. Okay, Josh, you're good, buddy. You're good. There he is. It's been a while since Samuray Del Sol has been here in New Japan. It's been a long while. Uh-oh. Oh, no. We knew he wasn't going to wait. He said he wanted revenge. Great Muta just standing there watching. We knew he wasn't going to wait. We knew he wanted revenge for what happened. This is bad. Is it a cheap shot? Yeah, it is 100% a cheap shot. But at the same time, can you blame Okada? I certainly can't. Okada right now picking apart, literally just throwing Samuray Del Sol clear into the ring. And now, oh, come on. He knows Great Muta following him. And now Samuray Del Sol, Great Muta, wasn't able to do too much, but he was able to distract Okada momentarily. And now Samuray Del Sol. Samuray Del Sol just trying his best here. Just trying to choke the life out of Okada. And now, again, what is it going to take? Right now, still, Samuray Del Sol, by the way, is still in his gi, you could say. Hasn't been able to take off his gi yet, thanks to Okada. And now, oh! And now, Hurricanrana there from Samuray Del Sol. Remember, Samuray Del Sol was the almost, basically retiring NWA National Champion. It wasn't until literally the last episode of NWA Power that he lost his title to Darby Allin. And now, oh! This all stemmed because of that. And now Samuray Del Sol has returned here to the land of the rising sun in the full purpose of taking the IWGP Heavyweight Championship away from Darby. But in doing so, he has made a grave enemy. And Kazuchika Okada right now has been all Samuray Del Sol since the bell is rung, ladies and gentlemen. And now, oh! Okada must have heard me. Okada had to have heard me. And now Kazuchika Okada getting involved in this matchup. Couple of shots right to the midsection of Samuray Del Sol. Again, just look at the size difference between Okada and Samuray Del Sol. Oh my goodness, what a clothesline! And now Okada. Oh my goodness, another big boot. This is starting to look like a beatdown now from Okada. Right now, Samurai Del Sol, I don't even think he knows where he's at. And now, ooh, Samurai doing his best now. Trying to put away. Oh, big reversal there. And a kick out from Okada. And now hurt Veranda there. Samurai Del Sol not going down without a fight. And now, oh my goodness, he missed it. And look at that, great Muta upset over that miss. Do you blame him though? Again, I said this during last week. Why do I always get hiccups whenever I stream? I literally just got hiccups. And now, Samurai, oh my goodness. And now Samurai Del Sol, just taking apart Okada. Now going to go for the cover here again on Kazuchika Okada. And a kick out at 1. An absolute kick out at 1. And now Okada catching Samurai Del Sol as he was going to go for that Selena Del Sol. And now Okada. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh my goodness! DDT from the top rope. And now Okada, what again? Putting him back up on the top rope. Oh no! Ooh. Look at this, staring into the face of Great Muta. Not sure what he's saying to him. And now switches attention back. Samurai Del Sol. This isn't even about winning a matchup right now. This is about payback. I've never seen Okada this aggressive on any opponent. Oh my goodness. And now throwing Samurai Del Sol into the corner. This is starting to look bad, ladies and gentlemen. This is starting to look bad. Oh my goodness. Look at this, the carcass. Oh, onto the concrete. This is what it meant. This is exactly what everything is meant to Okada. And Samurai Del Sol took all of that away. Del Sol now. Del Sol. He's setting up Okada again. He's setting up Selena Del Sol. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh. That might have been Samurai Del Sol's last shot. And now has Okada up. Samurai Del Sol now. Top rope. Oh my goodness. And a spear. A vicious spear there from Okada. But now Okada. Okada is not interested in mercy here on Del Sol. And now Okada setting it up. Rainmaker! Oh, come on. Staring into Great Muta's eyes, saying this is what happens. Oh, my goodness. Going for a suplex. And now... Oh! He's not done. Are you kidding me? Why is he done? And now, staring into the eyes of Great Muta. And now, no! No! Come on! Oh no, good night, Samuray Del Sol. Good night. Oh! A third Rainmaker. And oh! Del Sol decided to stay in the matchup. He could have just kept his arm down, but he reached for the ropes instead. That is the never say die attitude of Samuray Del Sol. And oh my goodness. Again, like I said, this is not about winning or losing for Okada. This is about payback. This is about everything. All the matches, all the 5-star matches Okada did, all the defenses, becoming undefeated in any matchup. The matches he had with James Storm, with Sami Zayn, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and so many others. All of it feels like it is now ruined because of this twerk. And oh, a third Rainmaker. This is getting hard to watch, ladies and gentlemen. It is now. Oh! Surely that's enough. Just end it, Okada. 1, 2, 3. All that to show you don't mess with Okada. I think we just saw Okada dip down into honestly the darkest part of his character, the darkest part of this persona. Look at this tombstone pile driver to Great Muta. That took him out. Whoa, who's that? Wait, what? Who on earth is this? Wait, whoa. A Great Muta also getting in the ring. Oh! Who is this guy? Great Muta and whoever this masked assailant is. Who on earth is this man? Great Muta helping them with this attack, but who is this guy? And now, Okada. Okada's in danger. Okada's in danger! Oh my goodness! Who on earth is this guy? We just gotta look into his eyes. Who is this guy? You can see clear as day this picture on the screen. Who is this man? Wearing a ski mask and a hoodie, trying to hide his identity, but who is he? For some reason, Great Muta saw an opportunity and attacked Okada as well. I don't know who that is. But there is a lot of questions to be answered right now. Real quick, I'm going to go over today's show, ladies and gentlemen. Start out the night with Kenta versus Rohit Raju. Rohit Raju. Oh, by the way, we never did answer that. New Japan Pro Wrestling has decided to not reward Rohit Raju with a New Japan Pro Wrestling contract, saying that he lacks the fire that was needed to be on this roster. So Rohit Raju is going to have to look for work elsewhere. Where? Who knows? We told him that Impact was hiring. But anyways, so rude to Rohit. So anyways, we saw Kenta versus Rohit Raju for the eighth spot in the G1 Climax, in which Kenta was able to win after one GTS. Then we saw in a fatal four-way matchup, we saw Shibata be able to overcome the other three superstars and able to claim the last spot in the G1 Climax. We now have the G1 Climax set. We're going to start doing that next week. Hopefully have it all done. I don't know. Again, work is work. Then we saw, of course, the Arsenal versus Decay, in which we saw the Arsenal get the big win over Decay. And then, in a massacre. It didn't look that way at the beginning. It looked like Samuray Del Sol was actually going to win the matchup, but then Okada turned it into a whole new level, delivering 5 Rainmakers to Samuray Del Sol. Wasn't needed. It wasn't needed, ladies and gentlemen. But then Kazuchika Okada honestly got a little even more questions now than he did have answers, as a masked assailant has come to attack him. Who it is, no idea. But now Okada, he got one target off of his back, but he's got a new target to worry about, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, my name, of course, is Jesse James. Thank you all for joining me today for New Japan Strong. Like I said, if everything goes the way it's supposed to, next Monday will be the G1 Climax. What the plan is that Monday is the live stream day, in which we will be deciding Block A, in which that will have the three representatives from the other companies, and then 2 of the other superstars from New Japan Pro Wrestling. And then hopefully, if I could get it done, it's going to be pushing it, because I don't know exactly what is going to be happening this week, which is why I was concerned with work earlier. And why I was quiet, because things are crazy. But anyways, hopefully we'll be having the G1 Climax be Monday and Tuesday next week. No promises for Tuesday, but we'll definitely have it Monday, I think. Anyways, my name is Jesse James. Thank you all for watching here today, and I hope to see you all here next week. And of course, that was real wrestling.